YouTube, what's up? It's Chance Cannon back with another video. So today is Tuesday. I mean, we got one more day after this and then we go on to break. So this video is probably gonna be a compilation of Sunday, Monday, and of course today, Tuesday. So before we get in the video, remember comment down below. Put all your comments down below, I'll answer them. I want to shout out to all my new subscribers. We just hit 51 subs, halfway to 100, on the way to 1K and beyond, you feel me? So let's get into the video. And I'm thinking today's gonna be a good day because the first job or two is an apartment. So let's get it. All right, so I'm on the way to the customer's apartment. So today they looked out for your boy for the first job. I got an apartment. So I'm thinking this is gonna be pretty easy because yesterday them jobs I was getting was kind of rough, man. I tell you. So I'm on the way there. When I make it there, I'll be right back. All right, so we back at it. So apparently the management issued out a new update for the meters. So now I'm just sitting here waiting for the update to finish so I can upload my work order and then close the job out. I've been done with the job maybe like an hour ago, but now I gotta wait, for this to finish updating. So I'm gonna tell you about this job. So I go in and pretty much they just had 2 boxes installed. It was an apartment, so it was real simple. All I did was check the levels outside and check the levels on the inside. Once everything passed, I did my it's called HC, health check, on my phone. Did that, it passed. So now we're sitting in the van waiting for this to finish uploading. So far so good. Once it's finished uploading, I can get this job off me where I can get to the next one. All right, so we're leaving the second job. I was gonna record, but if I had my supervisor with me, there's only so much I can do. And there's only so much I can show y'all. So I'm just gonna tell y'all, what the job was about. So the customer called in and he was saying that he was having slow internet, saying it was going in and out. So what I had to do, I had to go to the tap. So I went to the tap. Remember, I always tell y'all the tap is where you get all your services from. And luckily, the city that I'm in right now, the taps are on the ground. So, I had to get my ladder. So that's always a plus. Okay, so boom. We went to the tap. I ran the signals. It was showing low downstream signal. Basically, that means, it's a problem with the line. So what I did, I put a new line in. And then I put in an order to refer to maintenance. Basically, what they're gonna do, they're gonna come out and replace that tap, and they're gonna, bury that line. Now, when they bury the line, it's different from maintenance. It's like 2 different departments. Cause you have one department, all they do is come out and bury lines. That's all they do. They don't do anything else but bury lines. So, I guess you can say it's easy money, cause that's all they have to do. But, burying the line, it can be difficult sometimes. So now I'm on my way to lunch. I'm gonna take my lunch, and then my next job is it's an apartment. So anytime you get an apartment, most of the time it's pretty easy because it's an apartment, a house. You can be running all over in the house. So I'm gonna try to get some footage when I go to the apartment. So whenever I come back from lunch, I'll be right back with y'all. All right, so I'm on the way to get something to eat on lunch. I just want to say, man, these kids are soft these days. I just saw 2 kids riding a bike with a helmet on. I ain't have no helmet growing up, and I turned out just fine. What you need a helmet for? Hell, half the time I ain't even had no jacket to be cold outside. Just a little rant. But when I get back from lunch, I'll be right back with y'all. All right, so the first job was pretty easy. Basically, all she thinks she did, she had the TV on the wrong input. So all I did was switch the input. And now she back up and running. So now I'm trying to find my van to where I parked. And we're gonna get up out of here, man. All right, so I just got done with my first job. My first job was pretty easy. Only thing I had to do was just pretty much change the input on the TV. She had it on the wrong input, so I changed the input, and bam, everything came back up fine. But I still ran my test, just to make sure everything was okay. So now I just closed the job out. And now we're waiting on the next job. So hopefully it's something easy like this and we can keep on rolling. All right, so it's kind of slow right now. So I'm finna go help one of the other technicians. He's working at this mansion and he said he needs help running a drop But luckily, the drop is it's not, you know, it's on the ground. It's not in the air. You know, it's not an aerial. So this shouldn't be too hard. So we're gonna see what we can get into. Hopefully it's not too hard, man. All right, so I'm at this mansion right now. I had to help another tech. So what we had to do, we had to go into the house that was like a block down. Well, I ain't gonna say it a block down the street, but it was like across the, you know, the yard. And to keep in mind, this house is a mansion. If you want to know what the house looks like, just think of Scarface. That's what this house looks like. So now I'm finna go on to my next job. It's another apartment. So I'm hoping this one's easy, just like the first apartment. So when I get there, I'll be right back with you. All right, so we back at it. I just left the customer's apartment. It was pretty simple. She was getting internet. So all I did was, you know, check the signals. The first wall plate I checked, and it wasn't connected behind the wall plate. But luckily, she had another wall plate right next to it. So I just, you know, took that wall plate off, put a new wall plate on. But before I did that, I checked the signals, and everything was good. So easy money. Right now, here I'm back out at the tap. Just out here running my tests on my meter right here. So once all this stuff passes, which it should because it passed in the apartment, we can get on to the next one. I'm probably just gonna go to break because, you know, I haven't eaten yet, but so far so good. So when I get back to the van, I'm gonna talk to y'all about this mansion I went to. It was crazy. All right, so I just closed that last job out. Like I was saying, it's pretty simple. So now I'm just sitting in the van waiting for this technician to pull up. It's another tech. He said he needed a modem. So you know I got him, man, but he got to come to me, though. You feel me? So I'm going to tell you about this mansion I went to. So no joke, it looked like it was something right out of Scarface. Like, this is probably the biggest house I done seen. It was a real big mansion. So when I get there, I had to help one of the other techs because he had to run the line from the mansion. But the pedestal where the tap was, this was a tap on the ground. So the good thing we didn't have to get on the ladder. The pedestal was like way on the other side. So I had to park pretty much around the block on the other side, cut through the neighbor's yard and go to their pedestal to hook his line up. And he just brought the line from that side over and we just hooked it up. But one thing I will say, when you get out here in the field, always knock on the customer's door and let them know that, you know, that you're going to get back there. Because, you know, that's a good way to get hurt. I think y'all know what I mean by get hurt. I don't want to say it because, you know, YouTube be trying to take people's channels down and stuff. And we growing, man. We just hit 50 subs, on the way to 1,000, and on, man. So ain't too much happening right now. I'm probably finna get ready to go to lunch in a little bit. I also saw a raccoon last night. It was a big raccoon. It was like, it looked like a, it was bigger than a chihuahua, most definitely. So I got that clip. I'm gonna show y'all that clip right after I get through talking. So check that clip out. And then when I come back from lunch, I'm gonna get right back with you. All right, so it looks like we got us a house. So on the job notes, it said that they wanted a new box, a new DVR box, because theirs is acting up. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch that box out. But right now, I'm running my test. And then once that passes, we move on to the next spot. See, I got my ladder, got my meter running, and then it looks like they have an amp. Let me get up here. That's the amp right there. It's my meter. So far so good. So once I run this test, I'm gonna run another test, and then we can get to, you know, installing the new box. That should be quick and easy though, once all these tests pass. All right, so I know it's kind of dark out here, but I'm still here. I had to run a whole new line, and now I'm swapping this box out. So I'm just waiting for this system to update, and then we'll go ahead and swap the box, and hopefully that's it, man. I've been here for a while. That's the one thing about being new, you know, you're not gonna be fast, and like I said, some jobs are easy, but some jobs aren't. And one thing about it, it's never the same. Like today I had 2 apartments, and now this is my house, and this is like totally different. So it is what it is, man. YouTube. So this gonna be the end of the video. It's been a long day. I'm getting ready to head to the crib. I just got back in my car. Just got back to the shop. So that last job, it took me a while because I had to run them a new line. And it's kind of hard, you know, running a new line when you're by yourself. So every day is getting easier and easier. And, you know, last day in the field is tomorrow. So I'm going to keep posting. As always, thank y'all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, drop them comments down below. I'm seeing all y'all guys' comments and I'm replying to all of y'all. Just keep it up, man. That really means a lot to me. So in the next one, I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.